Hey there, I am here with Minijam 106 and I am playing Unknown Dimensions. I am doing video feedback slash first impressions. And yeah, here we go. The theme for the gem was depth and the limitation was... Ooh, okay. I wasn't expecting it to be a platformer. I saw it was 3D and was kind of thinking it was more of a kind of 3D world. Oh god, it's gonna be a horror game. I'm not great with horror, I'll say that much. Oh god. Here's the med kit. Oh, that's creepy already. It's also there's a cooldown, which makes me think I'm gonna get messed up. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh, it's definitely got a spooky atmosphere to it. Plus the faces make me very uncomfortable. Oh god. I do not like I do not like the spooks. This is already a very interesting entry. But the yeah, the limitation was that health is your tool, and so health is your tool for switching between dimensions. It seems. Okay. I messed that up. Gotcha. Okay, that's a little hard. It's a little hard to tell where I'm supposed to. Because what it looks like. Oh god, I'm switching. Jesus. God, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Just that sound. Doesn't help that I have it kind of loud. If I jump, oh god, I'm dumb. So I'm supposed to like jump and then do some healthier mid. I'm supposed to like jump and then switch midair, I think. A little hard to do. I don't know if there's a coyote time or not. It's a common platformer thing, so that if you jump in the last second, uh, it'll still register the jump even if you're not touching anything. It's just like a polish quality of. Oh my god, yeah, there's definitely no coyote time. Dear God. But basically, in situations like that where you're like running to the edge of something and you jump, uh, God, that is really loud. I'm noticing. I'm going to turn that down slightly. There we go. That should not. That shouldn't deafen anybody, specifically me. But yeah, the coyote jump is just a, or coyote time, I should say, is just a little extra bit of like game feel that a lot of platformers implement. Okay. Okay, that section's a little hard because you kind of have to jump and you can't see what's underneath you. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. That if this is a horror game, I'm gonna be spooked. Oh, I think I see. Okay. I'm getting like very minor vibes to like Inside, that one kind of platformer for the game. Congratulations, you completed the first and only level of this game. Yay! Cake, your reward. So I know this game was short, but consider it more of a prototype than an actual game. Also, this game was made for the Minijam 109. In 3 days, all assets and scripts were made by me during jam time, except for the wind ambience, which I took from freesound.org. That is a mood. Yeah, I do, I do like the free sounds. Free sound helps a ton during jumps. But yeah, this was a really cute entry. You really nailed the vibe with the masks. Those oh, it was a exit game button. I see. I see. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a Unity config at launch. Yeah, a few things I would that instantly come to mind. One, I really do like the atmosphere. I think the walk animation looks a little weird because the the move speed doesn't line up with the feet, so you're kind of sliding. I know in 2D how to do that, like how to kind of work with that, but in 3D, I imagine it's a little more complicated. In 2D, the idea is, and I assume it transfers into 3D as well. Oh god, I don't know if this is still louder than me. I really hope this isn't louder than me. I'm going to turn it down a bit more. Oh god. God, these masks are super spooky with the glowy eyes. Oh, what happens if I just, like, stay here? I'm going to take one headphone off, because if it's a jump scare, I'm going to be baby man. Oh, okay. I was worried it was going to, like, jump scare me, and I'm a big baby. Uh, yeah, I really. So a few things that I will note. This game should definitely have Coyote time, which there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of tutorials of that online for especially for Unity. Another thing is the visuals are good. Like I do like them actually, and it does give me like an inside vibe. Slash, I don't know, like not quite Little Nightmares, but definitely inside. Probably because the guy has a red shirt. But this part is definitely hard. In that switching dimensions midair is a little hard without a coyote time, and the gravity is kind of heavy for that. So especially because you don't know there's anything there, right? You can't really check because like if I go here, yeah, I can't even see there's a platform over there. God, this creeps me out. I'll say as far as like setting tone, this definitely spooked me. I am not a I'm an easily spookable person, and this definitely gives me the shivers, the masks, and the sound. That is a very cool effect, though. I think okay, I'm gonna give my final thoughts on like things that you could add, or like obviously more content, but that's fine. So 3 days is a very short amount of time, and I think in a short amount of time you kind of have to prioritize what you care about for your project, and this definitely feels like a lot of effort was put into kind of setting up a tone and a feel, and setting up a character to like kind of walk around this world for a bit. Some things I will note in that respect. The ground is very repetitive. That's fine. I imagine this is a plane. Uh, but I do think there you could probably have more trees or like bushes or something to like kind of hide the horizon line, right? To make it not look flat. Like it can be flat, but like kind of hide it a bit. Uh, I think what might be good is to have a path underneath the player, like on the ground, so you can kind of see. Oh, I'm like where exactly I am since it is a platformer. I think this is really cool. Like the dimension change and the vibe, like the static, the really creepy sound, the masks. Like I feel like I'm gonna get chased by something in here. That mask rotating? Okay, I'm leaving that. Jesus, I hate that. Oh god. Yeah, that's spooky. That is very spooky. I do not like it. I mean, I like it. It's too good that it spooks me. Uh, oh man, sorry, I'm very easily spooked. I am not a spook person. But yeah, the masks really creepy. Uh, it, I imagine like a puzzle sort of game where you kind of have to switch dimensions. But you have to be careful when you switch dimension because there's like a monster that's like roaming and looking for you, but it can only get you in that dimension. A mechanic you actually have that kind of supports that is the oh Jesus is the fact that when you switch, you can't instantly switch back. You're like stuck there for a little bit, and that definitely adds that spook factor. God, I'm actually getting the shivers though from that. That sound definitely nailed it. Jesus. Oh, but I think this area is actually really it kind of this area really nails the kind of cover the horizon line, right? Like just this beginning part, hiding the horizon. As for the character controller, like the character himself, again, in 2D, I didn't even talk about this because I'm dumb and I ramble. In 2D, what will do people will do is they will have the character's foot stay in the kind of move the amount of pixels. Sounded like footsteps. They will the character's foot in the animation will move the amount of pixels that the move speed is set to, so that the character doesn't slide. And that adds a lot to the feel of a character is not having this kind of slidey motion. Obviously, a jump animation would be nice, but I didn't mean to switch. I did not mean to switch. Uh, yeah, a jump animation would obviously be good, but 3 days is 3 days, and this is a very oh god, OBS is kind of chugging. This is a very cool prototype for 3 days. It's a platformer prototype that definitely is kind of a showcase of tone, in my opinion. And like the mood is great. I think the puzzle in the house, obviously the puzzle's kind of neat. Like that isn't a bad puzzle, but it's in a kind of gray house that's empty. That could be a bit improved, but again, overall, this is a very good entry. It gave me the spooks, the sound effect of the masks. They I heard a footstep again. God, I swear to God, this is cursed. I'm gonna get spooked. But yeah, this is a really yeah, this is a really good entry. I did enjoy it. Very short, which is always a little sad, but it was fun. The tone is right. For the most part, the visuals are pretty good. Low poly character, definitely the sort of thing that works very well for kind of a horror aesthetic, as these low poly seems to be taking off. The PS2 horror game genre, or the PS1 like low poly horror has been taking off a lot recently. But yeah, this is a really cool entry. I'm kind of repeating myself at this point. Oh, one more thing is it'd be really nice if there was a transition between the two states. Uh, like having it so that instead of just a I mean, the instant pop is nice, but it also can be a bit jarring. I'm trying to think what would be a good way to do it. It would probably just be have like a distortion effect on the screen that goes by really fast. But yeah, no, really cool entry. I'm gonna finish up here because my OBS is dying, and I think I've said all I wanted to. But yeah. Oh wait, I just realized that I'm over the icon. Yeah, there's an icon here that shows when you can switch back and forth between dimensions. And again, the delay, the not being able to switch back and forth instantly, adds to like a spook factor. Again, this feels like a platformer horror game to me, where maybe you're exploring this world and you have to solve puzzles by switching back and forth, but you have to stealth past the monster, but the monster is only in one dimension. So you kind of have to like walk somewhere and you don't know where the monster is, and you switch and you're stuck there, and if the monster sees you, you have to run. Like that sounds horrifying to me, and this is what that makes me think of. Oh, those masks are spooky. But yeah, thank you for watching. This was a really good entry. Have a good one.